Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got another crazy video as usual. We're going to be talking about Qrei, who has been taking the Fortnite community by storm. Now, I know there's probably thousands of you guys watching this video right now wondering who the heck is Qrei and why is every single pro player and major streamer out there talking about him. If you have a Twitter account and you follow mostly Fortnite people, the odds are if you open up your timeline right now, all you will see is everything Qrei. This has almost never happened. We have top pros, a part of their organizations, tagging their teams and saying that Qrei should be invited to join. For example, CRR, who is on Fnatic, he said, "Can we get Fnatic Qrei?" and tagged Fnatic, as well as Sway, who is on FaZe Clan. He said, "FaZe Qrei?" and then tagged FaZe Clan. We even have Benji Fishy coming out and starting copy pastas spamming on Twitter, "Qrei fans rise." And as we speak right now, TSM Ops is doing a live viewing party of the EU FNCS finals this weekend, all about Qrei. It's literally a Qrei viewing party, and he's got over 18,000 live concurrent viewers. Now, the thing is, pretty much before this weekend, not many people in our community had any idea who Qrei was. I mean, he straight up had like 2,000 followers, but now in one day he has jumped from 2,000 to almost 40,000. So I know the big question that a lot of you guys have right now is, who is Qrei and why is he so popular out of nowhere? This is not like anything we've ever seen before. And I think the main reason he is blown up as much as he is right now is because of what he's doing. It's so unique. We have never seen this done before, and that's really what it takes to blow up in our community now. You have to be special and you have to be unique. So let's go ahead and talk about who Qrei is and what he's doing to get all of this recognition right now. It's because he has done something that no one or no other team has done before in Fortnite FNCS history. Now, Qrei has somehow qualified for the FNCS Grand Finals this weekend, all the way to round 4, without getting a single kill with his entire trio. Now, you may think, how the heck is that even possible? How does a team go all the way to round 4 where there's only 33 of the top teams in the entire region, especially in the EU region, one of the hardest regions in the game? How does he do that without getting a kill? Well, that's because he developed a super unique and crazy strategy that doesn't require him to get any kills and will get his team very high placements. Now, when the word started going around that there was a team who had made it to round 4, the grand finals, without getting a single kill, everybody was on high alert and trying to figure out who they were, and the FNCS official broadcast highlighted them and their strategy. Take a look.
Right now, the teams seem to have kind of split up, and this may seem like a little bit of a safer area on the map.
Yeah, and of course, you know, Reese, you sort of break down sort of the key POIs, and we always understand what is the sort of meta and the right way to play the game. Well, there's currently a team who is taking the game by storm, and quite literally, they are taking things by the storm. Qrei, a Polish player out of Poland, what did I say that? He's actually playing with his trio, and they have an interesting strategy in which they get no eliminations. They've made it to round 4 with basically no eliminations. They don't play to try and eliminate people. They don't play to even play the zone. They literally land here at the very bottom. You can see at this dock, they get fishing rods and they fish. They literally just fish, and they literally will sit in the storm and heal off and just completely just break the game, essentially, right? So these guys will rotate from that dock into Slurpee and sit in the zone and just use slurp barrels, use campfires to out heal. And it's a really crazy strategy that, you know, we've not really seen work, but these guys are doing it really well. The problem is that they might face today is the fact that there will be teams who are aware of their presence, right? Queasy's trio lands towards Flash Factory. They're going to know these guys are going to be here. They're not going to have weapons to defend themselves. Can we sort of counteract that? So, you know, this is a team that's going to be interesting to watch. It's the reason why we spotlighted them, right? It's the reason why, you know, they are a team that we find very interesting, because they've made it here with no eliminations. Reese, is crazy.
Yeah, none at all. You can see total eliminations from yesterday in round 3, only 0. Average placement was 6.5. They picked up 2 victory royales, and they also picked up 2 seconds and a third doing this strategy. So will it work here? I'm not optimistic. I don't think 11 is either, because people know that it's working in this lobby. But hey, we're here to watch the show, right?
Yeah, they've got, you know, a load of top 5 placements, right? They had 6 top 5 placements, 2 victory royales as well. It's crazy to think that this has actually got them to round 4. Like you said, Reese, I don't think it'll necessarily directly translate to them getting top 3 by any means, but if we see them win a game, or maybe even just whip out some new strategies that we've not seen so far, that would be pretty fun.
Hey, anything goes in Fortnite, right? I hope that this is the case. I think it'll be super fun if that happens.
Now, as all the pros and really popular streamers in Fortnite realized what this team had been doing, they just kind of became fans, and everybody came out on Twitter supporting them. That's why you've seen those tweets earlier. For some reason, just everybody in the community wanted to see a team win FNCS without getting a kill. And it slowly started to turn into a situation where if you were a pro and you were competing in this EU FNCS Grand Finals, one of those top 33 teams, if you were to even come close to ruining or griefing Qrei's game, players were going to flip out and Twitter was going to attack you. For example, Anas from Guild, he tweeted out saying, blocking everyone who prevents Qrei from qualifying for Grands today. And then halfway through the tournament, there was a team that was contesting them and people were saying they were ruining their games. Well, Anas tweeted out a screenshot of him blocking these 3 players. And one of those players that had contested him tweeted something out. I'm not sure what he said. It was in a different language. His name is Crown. And Benji Fishy even jumped in and he said, ratio for Qrei. And this got over 10,000 likes. Like straight up, if you were one of those 32 teams in that FNCS final, you needed to be careful and make sure you did not fight Qrei, because Twitter and the community would go after you. For example, Qrei and his trio at one point walked right by them, literally next to them in a bush. Qrei didn't even have a single weapon, nobody on his team did, but they still did not engage on them because they didn't want to get harassed by the community. Take a look.
Yeah, he's fighting the bush. Yo, look at them. They're all holding sardines out in their hands and shit, man. That's exactly the same. Just like that. Oh my god, no. If Qrei, I swear to god. If you want to get canceled, check that bush. On god. And I know you cheat too. I'm not scared to expose that shit. He pickaxed the bush. Oh my god. He pickaxed the bush. 140 damage below. Bro, they're griefing. They can't fish right now because Zone came Slurpee. So that means they're going to get less heals this game. Griefers, bro. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oreo, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you so much, FIFA. Thank you for the $1 donation. Nobody is griefing them just yet, though.
Finally, we get this.
Not even engaging. How many people out there in the Fortnite world would have taken a shot right then and there in this trio? No elims, 1 elim, not even engaging, Shio.
Do they even have guns? Once again, that's Qrei's trio, so they might just have a whole inventory of heals. I don't think they have the potential to be able to shoot back at twos, and they barely get to survive with this heal strat. One of the Apex Predators on the map searching for his next elimination.
Now we get a look at the zone 2. It's going to be between Holly Hedges and Sweaty Sands.
He's all small fries.
Hey,
his inventory. Can we cycle through that real quick? I actually don't even think they had guns to fight back. They have an entire inventory of full heals. They now have Slurpee as well, and they literally dodged Toos. Like he's literally, it looked like he was a raptor, just working around trying to see if there was anything to hit, to shoot with. But they stood still, couldn't see him, and just walked right by. It's all fish for Tracy right now. I'm just looking for Qrei and Zelek and seeing if they have the same type of loot as well. That was just crazy.
Now, the big thing for this trio there to continue on is a lot of slurp barrels and slurp tanks were taken. At the same time, a lot of time was taken. We also saw Storming Right's trio dip into some of their heal pool. We'll keep up with that story. We'll keep up with that strat as much as possible. Let's get back into where the bullets are flying and the engagements are happening here.
So basically, the community wanted to see how far Qrei and his trio could make it in the FNCS without having to fight or get a single kill on other teams. Unfortunately for them, though, today the zones were extremely unlucky and they continued to pull towards Slurpee, which was a very bad situation for them because it did not allow them to perform their full strategy. And for some reason today, zones just kept pulling towards Slurpee, and this happened to Qrei's team multiple games. And when you only have 6 games, you got to make everything of all of them. So their strategy wasn't able to work out today, but if they do qualify for the next weekend's FNCS Round 4 finals, then hey, they might have a shot to be able to try doing this all over again. And I feel like they are going to, so we're just going to have to wait for next weekend and see if they can qualify for the grand finals of FNCS. That is pretty much going to be the end of the video today, though, guys. If you enjoyed it, let me know. Leave a comment down below. Are you a fan of Qrei and his trio now? I love you all so much. I'm out of here. Peace.